Pentecostalism prevailed more than the government
Exactly.
of the church, you know, because in many places women served as pastors and church planters, and even though officially not an official role, but because we believe so strongly in what the leading of the Holy Spirit, that it became accepted anyway for women to do these things on most places, in most places.
I think that issue of what you're bringing out there, and Glenda kind of touched on it a little bit. If you go back a little further with Mother Robinson and you look at some of the old programs, it really says that her MO or her purpose beyond the Bible band, that she dug out churches. Now, in the early days of the church, the women were the ones that established a lot of the beginning churches in Kojic. It was women's prayer groups. The women started praying, you know, and that's how they established churches, through prayer groups. But the women started praying. Then they would pray for, you know, a brother to be sent. But basically that woman led that group until that man came. So women kind of had to serve a dual role, but then they weren't recognized or identified for what they had done. But a lot of them, like you said, in the Assemblies of God, yeah, they established churches. I mean, I got pictures of, like what Glenda said, of them building churches in Africa, building churches in Sierra Leone.
And roads.
You know, clinics.
They had to build roads.
I mean, just women, no men for the, like 50 years
Well,
out
and not
there.
only, you know, church planting in the United States, but I did one study for a paper one time and came away with the findings that at the time, 11 of the 15 countries that the Assemblies of God was working in Asia Pacific had been pioneered solely or in partnership with a single woman. So these countries who, you know, sometimes find it difficult to write their history because everybody wants to have a piece. But my findings, I think, were pretty sure that these women were the ones who pioneered the Assemblies of God work in that country.
Yeah.